Facebook.
Yeah. More than in like Russia.
In England.
Yeah.
Or Russia,
Like,
forget it. That's another quagmire of...
But yeah, like I think UK, the stat I saw, there's 10 times the amount of people arrested in the UK than in Russia for First Amendment violations.
Exactly.
Or, yeah, free speech violations.
And why is that exactly? Because their own government allowed, just like in France, their own government allowed all this influx of immigration influx,
Yep.
which basically are taking, like the Muslim, they're taking over in all, I mean, what, the mayor of London is Muslim, the mayor of this is Muslim, you have so many cities, the mayor is Muslim. What is a Muslim, why are you letting a Muslim mayor
Yeah.
and have anything to do with how your country was founded? Once you allow these people to do what they want to do, you got a big problem.
Right.
And this is what's happening in England. Now, Sweden has already rebelled. Italy, I love that prime minister. She's beautiful, and she said, enough is enough, no more of your crap.
Yep.
You know, a lot of countries are rebelling. In England, they're rebelling. Ireland, they're rebelling. People are going to use the people have had enough of your crap.
I hope so. I hope we continue to see more of that because, you know, like we were talking about earlier with coming to America, you really need to come to America to be an American. And if you're not coming to be an American, then don't come. Even like the people coming across the southern border, I heard time and time again from interviews of people with seemingly the best of intentions, but it's for, hey, I want to come to America and then send money back to my family in my home country. Or I'm coming to America and with my family and we're going to make money here and then move back to our home country. And it's like, I get that's, what's providing the most opportunity for you and your family. But if you and your family are not wanting to become Americans and set up the next generation, don't come here. And quite frankly, I don't want to.
But that's our government.
Right.
They should not allow it.
Yeah.
And once you break the rule of once you break those rules, allowing you to become here as a free person to do as you wish, but you don't accept what we have to offer, you go back to where you came from.
Right.
Immediately.
Yep.
Not. We're not giving you a break here. Get out. We'll pay your plane ticket. You just get out. But we have weakness in our government branches, and the governor of Texas just is passing legislation to make it illegal to practice Sharia law.
Wow.
That should not exist in this country.
Yep.
We have 2 or 3 documents that makes it. Embrace what we have to offer. Don't bring your crap into this on this soil. It just doesn't belong here.
Right. Especially, I feel like a lot of the people that you have supporting, these candidates or even just these sort of ideals, if they were to actually live in a country where these ideals are enforced, like they are in most of the Middle East and other places around the world, they would be the ones beheaded or jailed, for what we all accept as okay, as part of Western society.
That's correct. All right. So what do we?
Yes.
What do we need to talk about next?
I would love to.
The map.
Yeah, the map. If there's a place you want to go, something you ought to know.
No, we can put it here.
Yeah.
So everything in blue, everything in green is where I've sailed.
Okay.
So rounding all the capes. I used to live in Tahiti.
I'm not gonna lie, that is just blown out.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I used to live in Tahiti simply because after certain your education back in France, it was mandatory that you had to serve in any branches of the government. Well, my background was merchant navy, so basically I chose Navy. But when I went to the recruiting office, the guy asked me, he says, because France has bases everywhere, Djibouti, Madagascar, Nouméa, Tahiti, they have French bases everywhere in the world. So the guy asked me, he says, well, I said, we have few choices here, Djibouti in Africa, you can go anywhere you want. I mean, we've got plenty of bases. And he says, you need to give me 3 choices. And I wrote, Tahiti, Tahiti, Tahiti. He says, you're gone. So I spent a year in the French Navy in Tahiti on a cargo ship approvisioning all the islands around the French Polynesian island, Bora Bora, Ereretue. Way back then, we had in Mururoa, we had our French nuclear experiment. So I got to go just about everywhere in the Pacific, and it was just phenomenal. And circumnavigation in 1974. And I have flown just about everywhere. Both my wife and I are avid sailors. So we just came back from Turkey, where we sailed. Prior to that, we were in Provence, Mediterranean Sea. Prior to that, we were in Greece. We have a trip booked for Spain at the end of January. In March, we are going to Croatia, Albania, Lithuania, and in May, we're going to Amalfi in Italy to sail. So being part of the sailing community with an organization called Met Sailing Adventure is just a phenomenal opportunity to go sailing all over the world. We were supposed to go to Thailand, but then we looked at the travel time. It's about 16 hours. We're both in our 70s.
Yep.
16 hours on the plane is not what it is. It should not be. It should be warp speed, but 16 hours on a plane is not warp speed. So, anyway.
What's the longest time you've been from one place to the other, like one continuous sail? One continuous. The one continuous has always been a transatlantic. Okay.
Yep. Because in the Pacific, you can go from, for
island
example,
hopping.
Island hopping. It's basically island hopping. Now, there's a few days at sea. Don't get me wrong, but continuous is transatlantic. That's about 5-6 days.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. I've been through hurricanes, typhoon in the Pacific. Where waves are basically the stories of the height of a 5-story building over crashing on the bridge. I mean, and I enjoy riding. I enjoy riding the water. I mean, I witness a lot of people throwing up and all this stuff. Me, I just love to ride the waves.
Full speed ahead.
Yeah, and sailing. We've encountered back in Turkey recently. We organized a regatta among the sailboats. And we won 2 out of 3 regatta.